So, you guys, the dream last night was crazy. So, I posted on the community tab in reference to they had their last chance last night. But, I can say personally that that was the sentiment in regards to this dream that I had. But let me tell you. So, as I drifted off to sleep, I became like in a trance like state because I say that there's a lamp that sits on a set of dresser drawers or or whatever you call it. Anyway, I was looking at that bit, but it transformed shape into a unicorn, and the head was moving, like the actual head of the unicorn was moving. I can't describe exactly to y'all what color it was, how big it was, any of that. Like, that's not important. What was is that I realized that, oh, this is going to be different because of that trans like state that I was already being put in. So, I mean, I had indicators as of even yesterday late that something was going on, and I was trying to rebuke it as much as I knew to, with my protective crystals, grabbing onto them and just kind of quieting my mind. And because you just learn when stuff is coming your way. Anyway, you guys, so I'm drifting off to sleep and I'm ready for battle. I'm like, it's whatever. Not that I haven't even been here before, but it's like, it's common. Like, let's go. Like, like you're ready for battle. Anyway, so as soon as, I was out, of course, but the dream state just felt like CERN came up, but it was like this big wheel that kind of looks like CERN, as if it was like some sort of evacuation energy coming from that, because the sound that it made, and the sound, y'all, was a sound I've never heard before, even in real life. But it was like as if it was like some sort of transmuting sound. I don't know. I can't describe it. Anyway, I felt like what it was an attempt to suck me into something, but it didn't work. But what happened was, because I know my body now repels certain energies, I started coughing. Because y'all know I do that in the readings, but this cough is a special kind of cough because it wakes me up out of my sleep. Sometimes it's so heavy, it gets to the point where I have to, pardon me for saying, but I have to regurgitate because it's so that much of an irritation. But I've learned that it's because something's trying to enter in and my body's repelling it. That's just what it is for me. I don't know what it is for you, but that's how it works for me. Anyway, so I'm letting you guys know about the dream because there was an instance also in the dream, which I can definitely say this was like some sort of demonic possession or attempt. Like, they tried it for real. Because I was approaching a porch of a home. I don't know whose home this was, but I was going to go inside, but I saw something was coming around the side, which looked like a demon. I don't know what a demon really looks like, but I know in my dream it was moving like eerily. It was just all skin and flesh. It was kind of gray. It was hunched, no clothing. Like, maybe, I don't know what this was, but to me, I kind of recognized the energy of it. But I knew it was coming for me, so I was prepared. I grabbed like a big bat or a stick or something, and I was ready because I was getting in that front door regardless. Whatever was trying to come for me, I'm getting in that door. So I grabbed a bat or whatever, and it came up to the porch, and there happened to be a rocking chair or something, and it sat down in the chair because it knew that, okay, that's your only option is to let me swing this bat on you and knock you out, whatever you are, because you not coming and getting nothing over here was the energy. So it sat down, but I went inside, and there was a family inside, you guys. So the thing came in with me, but it transformed into like a pet. I want to say it was a dog, but it became a pet, almost as if they put a muzzle on it. And it's like, oh, this will be our pet. You guys, some of us are dog walking demons here. We're dog walking their asses. And it's almost as if that's the whole point. That's the whole mission of our existence here, which, I relate to that, just from my own personal life. But like, are we like the cleanup crew? Like, I'm thinking that's what's going on here for some of us. Not everyone. This isn't going to be for everyone. But anyway, I wanted to say, if your dream last night, tonight, or the night before, like, you might be ahead of me. It consisted of something that just felt like something was trying to really like take you out of here, like literally. then we're in the same boat here. We're on the same frequency. Might be from the same tribe, the same family. Speaking of family, you guys, 2 nights ago, I had a dream to where I was welcomed into this family, and I remember the elder, the oldest one there, which was a matriarch energy, real small, petite. She put her hand up for me to press, and I pressed my hand up against hers. Our thumbs were both facing the same direction, but we made some sort of connection. But I was even saying to her in the dream, like, see, because I was showing her my hands were larger than hers. Like, it was one of those things where you compare when you're young, you do kind of do silly stuff like that. But this was some sort of energy of, I don't know if it was like, welcome to the family. So I'm thinking now, you guys, like, is that it? Have we joined our celestial families? Have we connected back up to those beings, that energy? Did we receive some sort of welcome home, or this is your new home and you just kind of fill in just like you've never left? Because with me comparing, my hand size with the elder, but I really feel like, you guys, that was some sort of like initiation energy, or just the connecting. There was something with the hands, like her hand, whatever power in her hand was something that I also had that kind of brought them together like a magnet to say that we've joined, we're connected, you're home, this is where you belong, sort of thing, you guys. There were other members there, but they were like gathered around a table, like a dining room table, like a long, one of those banquet kind of tables. They were just sitting there, and it was like just a everyday sort of average ordinary thing. I can't remember if there was food on the table. I can't really tell you that specifically, but I just know this elder just kind of walked over to me like, as almost as if there was some sort of like, if there's a device in your palm, in the palm of your hand, like to where there's a reader, and her hand had the other match to that. So us putting our hands up together, it's like, oh, I check out, I am that, not looking at my outside vessel, because that would have never, that wasn't the point. The point was to really get inside of what's in like the DNA, like the core. But the only way to do that was to match up our palms together. But what makes sense to me is that I knew to go to this home. So it's as if I've been guided to go find, or specifically get to, this family, quote unquote. That's the sentiment, you guys. And the thing about joining with this family could be known for making demons their pets. Yeah, they're out running rampant and we're targets, but once you get over here, you're going to become a pet. So either you have option A, leave, which I don't think that's an option, because obviously, the dark has to find the light. So eventually, once they run upon this particular group of light beings, they become pets. All right. Even if you have to put a muzzle on them, they're still going to be a pet. But anyway, all right, you guys, that's what I have. And I don't know. Have you all found your family? Have you been guided to your tribe, your celestial family? I don't know. I need to know, you guys. It makes sense to me, but it's only my dream and, what I'm sharing with you. So possibly this will be confirmation for you to be able to go off of as well. All right, y'all. Hope this helps.